confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Chase. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
It's a running room. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking for space. It's Chase. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Couldn't find anyone open here. He'll rip to find another play. It'll be third down. This crowd full of floats, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And how about the three-pointer from downtown? The long field goal attempt, they trust their kicker, and it took every inch. Just hits the crossbar and gets over and goes in.
So Clemson's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. If they seeded the playoff today. These guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Bullard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got him. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Look out, he's got room. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Illegal block on the back.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Give to the single back. Pulled down for the tackle. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And I'd love to see this offense be physical like this to finish the 1st half. Like, you're up by 3, put a good 1st half together, going into the half right here, got a chance to make this a 2-score game, and I want to chew a lot of this clock. I don't want to give them a lot, so if we can run the football, be consistent, and add to our lead before the half.
This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to barge in. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They're coming out for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Bullard. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Out of the chute, quick ball to the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Clemson is quick to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
He's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right where you want it.
Third down. Got a man. It's Overton. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they did.
Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Durant. Just keeps moving. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Powers forward, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting the...
Touchdown, Clemson! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Moon. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
A nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This late in the half, here's the question. How impressive will the play calling be? Going right to work up top. Got his man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tigers with a second and short. This drive moving. Looking downfield very late in the half. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Chase. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
It's complete to the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw. It's Moon. Here's a heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure coming. A shot toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. The play action fake. They're working that one side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block on back. Offense.
The for the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wants to go up top. Over the middle. It's Longo. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Using his legs, it's Overton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season. They have put the clamps down on this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Unleashes one. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. And that's going to tie it up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Through the air, it's moved. Firing to the right, complete.
What is that animation? Catch the ball and run, motherfucker.
He's out of bounds at the 46. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it.
Bitch ass stadium.
Third down. Fires to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the
Block.
catch.
Come on.
Creating some distance there between
One more block is a touchdown.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. On the doorstep of cashing it in from the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D denied him on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this.
Wish they'd fucking tell you when the play doesn't switch.
Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big...
Fuck you, Clemson.
Got it. Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
Nothing wrong with a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Peppers. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Now on first down from the 30. Fires to the big fella. There he goes.
I just want to run man coverage because these motherfuckers ain't covering anybody.
41 with the first down.
Just guard your fucking man.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Long.
Yeah.
Slips a tackle and he's got room.
Eh.
He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 20.
Fuck is this shit?
Defense, its head is spinning. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They piece together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Somebody make a fucking play. Come on.
And the Tigers with
Come on, Ben.
myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top.
Let's go. Hey, made a play.
He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
fucking
And
goal.
some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like,
Oh, this side.
when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
He'll try to take it back.
Break a tackle.
Talk
God
about a
damn.
timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Under fire. He will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense you're hoping the run fix going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Rushes on him. Fires to the right. And the timing just a hair off. Beneath the shadow of Howard's flag, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Here's the pressure.
Go, go, go. Oh, fuck.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. But this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Guard up, guard up.
The Tigers
Come
in
on.
a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Fuck them. Let me get a hit. Break his fucking ribs.
And this is one of those plays late in the game. If it works, everybody's jacked, but if it doesn't, everybody's complaining. You run that draw play, you're down, you need a big play, and you only get a handful of yards. This offense has got to go and got to go now.
The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's playing.
Come on, defense.
And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Looks as if Clemson will have the first down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. The short
This
pass
is some
is
shit.
covered. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Fuck you.
Can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a...
Let's go!
Picked off. And
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ha, 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 ha.
it's moved. Under fire.
Oh, we had him.
Just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's hooked. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks.
Stat padding, stat padding, stat padding, stat padding. Stat padding, stat padding, well, stat padding, stat padding.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down.
Oh boy.
Hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Oh.
Thanks to the great defensive pressure there to sort of...
God damn, just block so we can stat pad, you pieces of shit.
Gets behind this defense. To the ground with the back. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going...